A lot of times people think the bad actors come from the outside. Good chunk of the issues that happen are actually internal. And you'll have people accessing files that they should not see or be privy to, pull this information, and then either leave your organization, or it could be a contractor working at your organization for a short period of time, go in there, pull this organization, and now your information is for sale on the dark web, or you're being held for ransom to say, we will publish this data if you don't pay us a certain amount of money. And the key area to prevent this is identity and access management, to making sure the right people can see the right thing and it fits their roles. So internally, as you configure your Active Directory and your groups in your Active Directory, you have to make sure that they are able to see what they need to see, and users aren't privy to more information than they need to. It takes work, and there's also areas where you have to consider. Sometimes there are internal policies, sometimes there are industry policies that you have to follow. So you have to make sure that this is checked on a regular basis and that the individuals are secure. You don't want to think you're safe. You have your firewall, you do your phishing exercises, you do everything you need to on a regular basis. You have your governance policies in place, and everybody's saying we're safe. And then internally, it's just an open door to everybody to pull whatever they want to. And then you say, how are we vulnerable? How do we get hacked? You didn't have your identity and access set up appropriately. So it's making sure all those tiers are covered and you're in a good solid state.
I'll add one thing here too, Phil, is just limiting what users can install on their PCs as part of that as well, because a lot of times ransomware gets installed as an application through a weak link. So if you've got somebody in your company who you're like, oh, it's fine, they can put whatever they want on their PC, well, you don't know if they're going to put the right thing on their PC. And again, if they are the ones who get phished or get attacked, they might be the ones who enter and allow ransomware to be put on your network, and it can be put on an individual user's PC, and it can actually lock down the whole network. So making sure that you are limiting what your users put on your PCs using Intune or some other means of actually using IT to administer what they can install on their PCs, on their corporate PCs, will really protect you as well.